Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I did the muscles on this dragon. Um, it's really starting to get exciting for me. Uh, I I really like how this is turning out. He looks so strong. Like, for instance, let's zoom in right here. I mean, these wings, they actually look like they can support the weight of the dragon. Of course, I beefed up his chest, made him look nice and strong. I've never done muscles before, but I really like how these turned out. It basically looks like a skinned animal, which is what we want right now. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I did this in time lapse. I do hope you enjoy. Okay, to start this off, since I never really done muscles before, I figured the easiest way to do this would be to try to shape the clay as the actual muscle cords, you know, how they looked, and then just put them on. I did this, and I think it worked pretty good for me, you know, and I could put little pieces in between the cords to kind of even the flow. And what I did is I built up, first I did the back legs like you see here, and I built it up to where it looked good from the rear and from the sides. But what this did, it made a hollow place underneath on the inside of the legs. But you'll see later in the video how I did that. I basically turned it upside down and backfilled it. I didn't really, at first, when I first started making this dragon, in my mind I was going to do something that was simple, smooth, not very much detail, just to see if I can get, you know, the gist of what a dragon is supposed to look like. And somehow I wound up, you know, going with details and muscles and everything else. I'm very glad that I decided to do that, because there's really no reason why you shouldn't push your skill in what you do, or whatever you know, to try to get better at what you're doing. And I feel that that's what I'm doing by taking these steps, by, you know, doing muscles and everything. This is looking really good, this project. I really am excited about it. But so far it's looking like there's going to be a few more videos. One will be about the head, because I'm going to do that in a different way. And I'll do the entire video on just the head. And I'm going to do, obviously, a video on the wings. I'll be stitching some screen onto the wings, the bones of the fingers. And, you know, coating that with some clay. And I'll have to do the feet at some point in time. And then the final video will probably be some kind of details to go on the outside, you know, its final skin, like scales, or I don't know if I'm going to put spines on its back or whatnot. I could really use your opinions on what you think as far as how this really should look. It's coming along awesome. And the side you see right now, that left wing, or actually his right wing armpit wing, however you want to call it, I actually wound up cutting that off and redoing it off camera because it didn't match the other side very well. But here we got the underside. I thought I would include this in the video, you know, to give you an idea of how I backfilled that, and you can see how it made like cavities or hollow areas. So I just kind of, I have it balancing it on a block of clay. But I'm not going to be doing too much detail on the bottom of this dragon. It's not a concern for me. I just want it to look good from all sides, you know, from the top, from the rear, both sides, and from the front. I could really care less if it has extreme detail on the bottom. But while I had it upside down, I did do the chest a little bit more and made them look, you know, nice and buff. Because dragons are like part of the bird family, if you think about it. They fly. All birds have pretty big chests, you know, because that's what they use to fly with. I do know that this is not really the actual muscles that it uses to fly. Those are like separate on the wings. They actually have arms coming out of the back, which are basically the wings. But there's some good, you know, muscles there too. I really appreciate you guys for checking this out and for being patient with me. This is coming along really good. I'm going to get started on the head like right away, and hopefully I can have the next video up sooner within a week's time. But anyhow, once again, I really appreciate it. You're all awesome, and thank you for watching this. I'll see you here again soon.